General Meston has taken absolutely no action against Hafiz Muhammad Saeed for 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks, that Maulana of terror Masood Azhar for the parliament attack, for Pulwama, for Pathankot, and Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar, who's living in Clifton, Karachi, barely a stone throw from Bilawal Bhutto-Zardari's house in Karachi. Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar, and Pakistan takes no action. But General, my bigger question to you is, a terror strike where we've lost 5 braves, including some from our special forces in Rajouri. Is the timing very curious? Recently Pakistan Army Chief visited the LC. There's a Div commander who's a radical Islamist who's come on the other side, and the terror strike, General.
Gaurav, good evening. Obviously, the linkage is there. There is no doubt. Even before the SCO, and also we are now going to host the G20. Before that, there was a Rajouri strike, and today again they have done another strike. So there is a total linkage, and this has happened when their foreign minister is on our soil. So therefore, the Pakistan, their foreign policy is absolutely state-sponsored terrorism. There is just no doubt on that, and they're doing it largely with 2 countries. One is, of course, with Afghanistan. There they have been totally successful. They have been able to place their proxies, the Taliban there earlier also, and now again they have got them back. And they have tried to destabilize India by bringing in the Kashmir issue, doing cross-border terrorism, and also now in Punjab, drugs and everything. So their agenda is very, very clear. Destabilize the western borders of India. They have already destabilized Pakistan, so that the main issue, which I just highlighted other day also, that Durand line, is just, forgotten. That's gone in cold storage. And I'm very glad. Yesterday only I mentioned in your channel very, very aptly, and I think same thing the foreign minister has reiterated today, that Pakistan needs to vacate the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir.
Absolutely.
And Gilgit-Baltistan. That should be a priority one. There is no denying of the fact.
General, stay with me. I want to bring in my colleague Shiv Arur for more on this. Shiv, this is absolute plain speak. This actually is one rocket after the other. It's almost like a multi-barrel rocket launcher hitting the target, and each rocket hits Pakistan bang on and exposes the terror state and its foreign minister.
And it doesn't just, hit Pakistan. It's also 100% the unadulterated truth about Pakistan. Bilawal Bhutto might have a swagger. He's got this big smile on his face all the time, which kind of betrays his lack of experience in being a foreign minister. But, to be called a promoter of terror, a sponsor of terror, someone who keeps playing victim, someone who needs to wake up to the reality of the abrogation of Article 370, goes beyond the realms of the usual Jaishankar style plain speak, that we've been used to for the last couple of years, Gaurav. Because I think as far as the SCO is concerned, Pakistan tried to, through Bilawal Bhutto, tried to make it seem like, oh, we're only here because it's the SCO. This has nothing to do with India. All of the people in the SCO are our friends. We're here for all the multilateral glory that Pakistan will get. Not for a moment acknowledging, A, that Pakistan is the world's biggest sponsor of terror. Even in his interview to us, he tried to prevaricate. He sipped water 10 times.
Yeah.
He refused to acknowledge Pakistan's role and the world's, perception of Pakistan as a global sponsor of terror. He tried to sidestep and escape, when we questioned him about Dawood Ibrahim. He had zero to say, just the usual, Oxford-style fulminations about, things like, witnesses required as far as 26/11 is concerned. So for someone as inexperienced as Bilawal Bhutto to imagine that he could have had some kind of an effect on India, I think has been put very ably to rest by Dr. Jaishankar,
yes,
who has obviously minced no words in calling him a promoter and a sponsor of terror.
Oh,
and for someone who's an
absolutely.
intern, someone who has a reputation of being an intern in his own ministry, I think this day is not going to be one of his favorites going forward.